3/8 ounce WARBAITS Underspin on a 3.75 mono swim bait in this bait fish color. I've been seeing a lot of bait fish pop around the surface here, and it looked like there was some on the meter as well. We're out here in 10 foot of water. It's a mixture of sand and isolated grass. And since we're here in the early morning, we pretty much have the bay to ourselves. There's no boat traffic. So we're able to fish these areas that we normally wouldn't be able to fish. Now this rod and reel is technique specific. I'm only gonna fish this rod and reel with a 1/4 ounce or 3/8 ounce. It's a 7 foot medium, fast action taper. I've got an Abu Garcia Revo S20 spinning reel on there with 10-pound braided line. So when you're out here in the bay, it's smart to use that braided line for sensitivity. You can feel that bite really easily. And what you do is you just tie on your leader, the leader you'd like to use, 8 pound, 10, 12, etc. So this morning we're in here in this grass flat searching for schools of bay bass. I want to get on more than a dozen fish, you know, so you got to find the school. Fishing that underspin and just got slammed by a little halibut here. Got this halibut. There we go. Got this bay bass here. Came right out of that grass, smashed that underspin. He's a little baby, but at least we got a bass. So we were in 3 feet of water, and we were just steady winding that underspin right over the top of that grass. He blew out, smashed that thing, set the hook, and he was already in the boat. Little guy. All right, we've got another underspin fish here. Slow grind off the bottom. Little guy. Again, I'm in the nursery here, so unhook him, let him go, and just casting out, let it hit the bottom, and then just starting to slowly wind it back to the kayak, getting that bite. We actually moved spots here, and I think that's helping. So something a little different. We're in 10 foot of water here, 9.8. We are looking for a bigger fish though. I mean, that's all I want is a big one. Got to weed through the small ones to get to the big ones. I swear, when it hits the bottom, it gets bit. See that? Look at that. Look at that right there. I think that's a bite. All right, let's go ahead and rig this plastic up here. So you just want to match it up. You want to find the middle of the bait with the head. You want to run the hook right through the middle. You can see the hook in there. Just let the hook shank do the work. Roll the bait over with that hook. Press it right in. And with the WARBAIT, since we have this cupped area right here that normally fits the skirt for our skirted jigs, you can go ahead and pinch that area, and it's really going to lock that plastic into this little cup area right here. Ooh, that was a good bite. Hope you guys saw that. The rod tip just got pulled right down. Well, we rigged up that one bait and we got a nice one on the underspin. They're biting it for sure. It's nice when you can find a bait that's starting to work. Good looking little guy, let's let him go. Get yourself on the underspin bite. So you guys can go ahead and purchase those on warbaits.com. Now we found the best plastic for the underspin, something in that 3 to 4 inch range, maybe 5 inch. The plastic you're looking for is a thinner profile bait. You want something really streamlined to fit that bait fish presentation. The baits I typically use on the underspin are something from the freshwater world. Soft plastic, thin body. I want to match that hatch. We got a better fish here. Swimming it to the boat. Ah, he's a little guy. Another little fish. Nothing too big, but he's flared up and dark. Look at him. One cool thing about bay bass, they like that flash at the bottom of that bait. See that? He bit it, missed it, I let it fall back to the bottom, and he ate it. This is definitely a better fish. Yeah. Saw it right there. I got bit, I missed the bite, I let the bait fall back to the bottom, and on the sink, got slammed. Little spotty there, choking down the underspin. There we go. Yeah, another blade lover. Another nice one on the blade. So we'll go ahead and turn him loose. Let's catch another one. That was a good one. A lot of short bites right here. There he goes. Ate it on the ball. Got it right on that drop. Got a guy, but freaking ferocious. Little dude, just go swim. Go swim away from me. Dude poked me so good. That fish ate it on the fall, so this bait gets bit on the fall. As that bait is falling through the water column, the blade is turning, the tail is kicking, and it's looking like an injured bait fish. Better fish. Well, he felt better. He was rolling quite a bit. It's got another decent bay bass here. This one ate as I was pulling it through the grass and pausing it. So a little reel through the grass and let it dip back in. Little reel through the grass and dip back in. So here's that bay bass. Sometimes I don't want to grab him. Just lift up the pedals. Let him go right back down. All right, we're gonna wrap it up here. We caught several fish, less than 2 hours. It was a little bit difficult at first trying to find the fish, but once we got on the specific cadence and the area that they were in, we did catch a few more. Fished that underspin, 3/8 ounce, in about 11 foot of water, slowly moving through the grass, a slow wind over the grass, or they were eating it on the fall as well. That's the great thing about spotted bay bass, is they eat almost any lure you put in the water. So it makes for a really fun fishery. If you guys have never experienced spotted bay bass fishing, come out to San Diego, fish one of the bays, fish any of your freshwater gear, and for sure you'll catch one. All right guys, we're signing off. Hook a giant.